thing is also here. So there we go. Now I've got 2 units, and they're very Protoss-esque in the sense that if you're not macroing, it doesn't punish you for it. A little bit of a StarCraft joke there. Protoss is the easier race. Okay, hey everyone, time for another StormGate video. Definitely not filmed right after the last one. But here we go. We're looking at the Infernals this time. And I'm going to be honest, I am definitely not qualified in any way, shape, or form to talk about any of this. So like that's probably the very first thing I should say. I think we're going to need a supply depot thing. Now these guys, they sacrifice a unit as they are building every building, so that's kind of like a very Zerg-esque thing. They also have this called Shroud around here, which gives them the little shields, as you can see. I thought it was like a timer that they died, but then I watched someone who understands this game more than I do, and yeah. They also have charges when they're looking at units, but I'm just gonna quickly go over. Remember the easy build is Q, so let's build something right there. Again, it picks from like a random area. I don't know how they decide that. I don't know if it's whoever's closest maybe. So far it doesn't seem like that. And I think each building can keep 3 charges. This also is the Fellhog. I tried really hard to move him around, and that didn't work because that's part of the supply. So I don't know, maybe if that was maybe not the smartest idea of blocking off my Ethereum or Ethereal or whatever. They actually bring it back? I'm not 100% sure on this. But this looks kind of dumb. Yeah, they do bring it back, so maybe that is slower. I was also told that you could cut trees down, but like it doesn't really seem like there are any trees in this game. But I mean, I've only looked at 2 maps. Oh, I keep forgetting. But yeah, so camera hotkeys, I actually really like them in this game. They're exactly how I want them to be in StarCraft, so it's perfect. And look at that, I stopped macroing for a second, but the charges build up, so I can actually just immediately macro right away. So like, that's kind of really pog, I'm not gonna lie. Same thing with these ones, is the Brute comes out and a charge, and now he's here, and there we go, we're good. That thing is also here, so there we go. Now I've got 2 units, and they're very Protoss-esque in the sense that if you're not macroing, it doesn't punish you for it. A little bit of a StarCraft joke there. Protoss is the easier race. These guys don't have the ability. Did I already build this thing? Yeah, I've already built a concave. So these guys don't have the ability to have more than 1 unit building shit at a time. So that's one problem that they deal with. Again, right angles, don't fully understand what that means. Still haven't done anything about it. Like, I'm like, ooh boy, I sure don't understand this, but I'm not going to do anything to try and fix me not understanding it. I don't know how much the Ethereum actually matters here. Therium actually matters, so maybe we won't get a ton of it. It seems like the Luminite is what I'm having problems with. Maybe I shouldn't have built this second meat farm. Did my supply go up as I got a Fellhog? One thing that I'm kind of interested in is it does add extra supply. So if an opponent kills one of my Fellhogs, does that mean that I lose supply even if the meat farm doesn't die? That's kind of an interesting thing. Again, I've been kind of poor, but now I can just instantly build 2 Brutes because now I can afford it. And I can also build a couple more workers because, well, if I could afford it, I could. But because it's the same thing. Like, this is a little bit more forgiving, I'm going to say. Especially to me, someone who's bad at this game. Someone who's not very good at RTSs and needs some sort of rote memorization. This guy here, I believe well, actually, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. I think this guy infests. These ones can be turned into 2 fiends, but it also seems like when they die, they turn into 2 fiends. 2 spawns 2 fiends on death. So, I mean, I understand that you can macro them, but instead, you could just, you know, not have to do that. And this is the first time I'm going to build a flying unit in this game. Bloodburst, detonate. So these are like flying banelings, maybe? I don't know. Let's just try flying around and see what happens. I think the Brutes are probably pretty pog. I should be just hitting the W here.
Not enough Luminite.
Yeah, see how nice it is? Like, you don't have to click any of the buttons or anything like that. These guys do not have many tier 2 units, it seems. And the control groups are going to be basically replaced by only army control. Now, I'm coming over here, and I am going to take this resource camp, which means that I get extra resources for the next 235 seconds, I guess? I don't think I actually have to hang out here. And I have a fiend, but I don't know why. I don't know where this fiend came from, and I don't know what is happening, really. Let's go ahead and get more of this. And also, again, I wasn't macroing, so maybe we'll get a bunch of fiends to go to work here, and then maybe a couple more fiends to go to work here. Can I not? I can afford it. Why can't I build more? And then, okay, one thing I want to check is if I build this down here, is this going to pick from one of the guys working down here? Yes, it will. So maybe it does pick one of the ones that is slightly closer. I think that would make more sense, but yeah, I don't know. And then let's go W and build whatever the fuck that thing is. They also seem to... Oh, damn. Descend. Okay, let's see. So it's down. It seems to have spread it. Oh, it's like an... Okay, it's a drop lord. Okay, let's build... Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Shit. Z. Oh, okay, well, I'm just going to do that. Okay, and then how do I reploy? V. And by reploy, I mean ascend. Okay, let's build another one of those and go and attack the army, I guess. Oh, they are expensive. 100 and 150. Damn. I don't know how... that's how many workers I have working. I don't know how many I should have. Let's go ahead and take another base because we're not... Oh, wait. Oh, double Ethereum. Okay, that's pretty pog. Let's just do this, I guess. Fuck. Okay, that's one thing that I don't like there. Right there is that, yeah. I hit the Q key, and I meant to get it to build the guy who's literally right beside it, but instead, maybe instead of overmining doesn't, I don't know, overmining doesn't do anything, but instead it just kind of went right for it. Do these guys count? Okay, those guys are just the tier 1 resource, so maybe we just build a couple more of these and just, oh wait, that's a different thing. That's an iron vault. What the fuck's that? What's an iron vault? Oh, no, wait. Oh, it's the barracks. The barracks. Okay, perfect. Alright, that confused me there for a second. And tier 3, as you can see, is blocked off in this build, so if anyone's looking for tier 3, not going to happen, unfortunately. I can afford another one of the Drop-A-Lord things. Kind of cool that they get the shields from being on whatever the fuck, on Shroud, even though it's definitely not on Shroud. And I can even afford more. This build's really working out for us. Let's go ahead and send these guys over to work. Yeah. And we'll drop this. Let's get 2 more brutes in there, and we'll just go across the map and win the game because, again, we're just playing against the easy AI. Get ready for some actual gameplay, or I have no idea where they spawn. Oh, these things are still alive. The minimap being in a different place is really honestly messing me up. There's a lot of bases too. I mean, I don't know if they're really expecting a huge macro field. I don't know. And then looks like you can't actually drop here. I have to actually land, and then they drop instantly, which is pretty cool. The AI has no units, apparently. I just killed his dog, but he starts with a dog. These things are dropping Shroud, which actually is really, really good because that's giving me extra shields. Not that I really need it, but I could maybe try and sparse this out a little bit. Oh, there they are. And maybe I can just, I don't know, go forever. Oh, we actually have a unit that's getting kind of wounded here. The AI is not terrible. I guess one thing about this is that I have not macroed at all, but oh look, I didn't macro, but I'm playing the race that just macros, keeps the macro charges for you, so I can just, I don't know, not get punished for that at all. Honestly, the Vanguards seem a little bit more straightforward. They kind of remind me of actual Terran, whereas this race is a lot more weird, let's say that. I don't know which one I'm going to end up sticking with, but right now I'm kind of feeling the Vanguard. And with that, I'm going to say we're done. So thanks for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe for more Stormgate content.